Hello!
Christmas time!
Welcome to Holiday Hangouts with the Truscott. What day is it? It's day 4 of opening the doors.
Oh my gosh.
So come on in, say howdy.
Welcome to our home. Lovely to be with you.
I'm going to open up Facebook here on my laptop so we can chat with you.
Some kind of jazzy going on here. We've been enjoying these hangouts with y'all. Getting to meet some new friends and some old friends. Thanks for all the love and the shares that are coming through. It's always so awesome to hang out with y'all.
And you know, at any time that you start something, like we started these hangouts, you don't know where it's going to go.
No, you don't.
At least I don't, right?
We have some direction.
You just begin.
Hi, Vicki.
And you put that momentum, and if you're new to the hangouts, every day we've been opening a door of this human advent calendar.
The heart.
Right? So you open yours, I open mine, and we see what gift is there. What gift that we may want to give more of, or that we may want to allow more of in ourselves, to allow it to expand. For me, day 1 was to remember to cherish, to really cherish this whole holiday season, being present. And day 2 for me was joy. To let that joy of the holiday season bubble into all the other months. And then yesterday was choice, right? The gift of choice. And you know, that is just so huge. That we have the gift of choosing how we feel, how we react, right? Maybe not to the situations, but our response to it.
You used to say you can choose your mood.
Choose your mood. Oh, we have a little visitor back here.
Hey there. Y'all see? Let's take a peek in. Sometimes we call him Yogananda. If you guys know, Yogananda had those long locks. Paramahansa Yogananda. Anywho, somebody's calling us on the Facebook.
Oops.
Oops, there it is. Well, for me, day 1 was all about listening. Just really getting out of the way and tuning in and tapping into that beautiful wisdom that we all have access to.
Hi, Vicki.
Yeah, nice to see you, Vicki. Day number 2 kind of paralleled with Sabrina. She was joy and I was humor. And we did have a funny little story that we do not need to repeat. You can go back and listen to day 2 if you're interested in lemon. I'm going to say lemon curd. Day number 3 for me was momentum. The beautiful momentum of this human advent experience of unlocking the door of the heart so that giving and receiving is taking place. And we've both got a day number 4 for you, and we'd love to know what yours is. We've had lots of gratitude and being present and all the goodness that happens during this month because it's such a celebration time. It's such a beautiful cycle, if you will, because we're ending the year, we're getting excited about the new year, the holidays, seeing family, not seeing family, like who knows what your experience is, but we are family. And that's going to kind of tie into...
You going to sing that?
We are family. I got all my brothers and sisters with me.
I got all my sisters
I'll tell you what,
with me.
since we're in the flow... No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till more of our friends get here before I share my human advent experience.
Hello, Michelle and Joanna. Welcome.
Hey, hello, beautiful souls.
Yeah, so we're doing these this week. Today is Tuesday, the 4th, right? So it's the 4th day. It's December 4th. We made it easy to remember. And today, tomorrow, and Thursday, 5 p.m. Central, which is 3 p.m. Pacific. But you can always catch the replays, and we want you to know that when you respond and comment, we always go back and read them, and then we get notified when you comment later. So we always get to have that interaction and that relationship building with you, which is really what this is all about.
I want to celebrate Anne right now, who's showing up. I believe it's pretty late where you live. Isn't it like, what was it, 1 in the morning or something?
That's later.
Well, that's later?
Yeah. But it's probably 10:30.
Okay, well, it's still late for Anne. Thanks for staying up with us, Anne. So, Sabrina, my dear, why don't you kick this off?
All right. Well, like we were saying yesterday, really trying to just be open, right, to possibility. That should probably be behind a door one day. We'll see.
Possibility.
And today I was like, what is it? What is in that door for me to have more of and to share more of and to become more of, right? And the word for me was faith. But it felt active.
Active faith.
Active faith.
Okay.
Right? So that's what I'd really like to share with you about, is it isn't faith, lazy faith. Right? I'll say there's active faith and there's lazy faith. Right? So lazy faith.
What is lazy faith?
It doesn't exist. That's the whole problem, is that people say, I had faith and it didn't work. No, you didn't.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
It's, you can't sit on the couch all day eating bonbons and Cheetos and have faith that your body will be super healthy. Right?
Or faith in yourself.
Right? That doesn't work for me. For me, faith, having faith that I am healthy, catapults me into that healthy version of myself, even a healthier version of myself, and dictates the actions that fill my day. It becomes who I am. That what I have faith in is who I am. It's part of me. I'm not separate from it. So my faith of being healthy includes that I'm a person that moves my body, that puts nutrition in the mouth, right? That makes good choices to keep the body healthy.
So is this kind of like you trust yourself?
That's kind of what faith is, right?
It's a level of trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you have faith, it removes the doubt, right? And to me, doubt is fear. And it's usually a form of self-sabotage that keeps me from reaching my goals. So let's say even as a performer, when I used to do a lot of professional dancing or performed on stage or acting or anything like that, I always had faith that the show would be good, right? It would be great. The audience would love it. I never really thought like that I was going to forget my lines. It never even occurred to me. Now, why? Because I learned them. I learned my lines. You know, if I never studied the script and I never rehearsed, it would be really hard to have faith, and it wouldn't really be fair. That's why I would say it's lazy faith, right? So active faith for me already becomes the successful, the scene is good, it's funny, the timing is good, you know, everything works well. And the things that don't work well, when you already are that successful future version of yourself and you have that faith, you know whatever surprises come along, it'll all be okay. It may even be better than you expected, right? It's like this or something better. And really embracing faith so big that there's just no room for doubt, right? And the one thing that really fuels faith for me is my passion about something. So in order to have faith that this thing is going to be successful is because I'm so passionate about it. I'm so excited about creating it. I'm so excited about bringing it into the world. I'm so excited about sharing it with the client. Right? Or I'm so excited about really participating in this relationship, right? So faith is really fueled by that passion, by that emotion, by your why, by how much you care about something. It's hard to have faith. It's not real faith if you don't really care. It's hard to fuel that faith and to really be present to it in an active way. Because everything for us is very active, right? It's a co-creation.
Very active life.
Right? So when creativity flows through Brina, of the Tris Brina, I always feel it's a co-creation, right? It's the energy of creativity, it's the divine, it's God using me to create more of itself, right? So there's always that co-creation going on. So it's already very actively participating, and I have faith that it will all be good, that I'm making the right decisions. Every decision I make is the right decision. Why? Because yesterday I got to open the door of choice, and I always make the right decisions based on what is in alignment with love, what is in alignment with that future version of myself that is always more healthy, more successful, and more loving. Does that make sense to you guys? Do you know, does that
It sounds like a very beautiful, it's more than an affirmation. It feels more like an incantation, the way you're moving your body and saying it with such. Hi, Donna Lipman.
Hey, Donna.
And Gail. Hi, everybody. You're saying it with a conviction and a connection to a truth that you know this. What do you say? Truer than true sometimes?
Truer than true, yeah.
So sometimes people say, I know like I know like I know. When you know that deeply on a cellular and a soular level, There's no wavering. There's no wandering or wondering. You know. It is your truth. It's your core. So faith is easy.
Yeah.
Because it's who and what you are.
I love
it's your
that.
essence.
Yeah.
There's no doubting Thomas mind there when you're that tapped in, which if I can kind of riff into your...
Riff in, baby,
I'm
riff in.
gonna
Come
riff
on
into
in
your
and
stream.
riff.
First of all, I'm incredibly blissed out right now, y'all.
Yeah, Christina.
So my energy's smooth and slower than normal, which I'm enjoying. It might be something to do with this music as well. No, there was this thing that happened today with outdoors being in the sun, the brisk, fresh air, prepping my body for a healthy, happy day. And OMG, the connection was so deep and so rich. And that is my word for the day. That's what established my day, was connection. Now, I connected to something, but something connected to me, baby. And I felt this beautiful flow. Like, the word I thought it was at first was flow. But it was more than just flow or allowing or presence. It was truly like a connection, like two energies coming together into perfect alignment. And I would say it was the essence of this body temple connecting with the essence of the universal life force energy. Because I was doing Qigong, which is energy work or energy play. And I was tapping my body and I was doing all the sequences that we all love to do around here from this routine called the flow form. And I was rubbing the kidneys and I was massaging the heart and I was doing all the things. I was bringing the chi up the spine, and there's this posture, I don't know if you've ever seen, when you walk into a Chinese restaurant and there's Buddha and he's standing like this with his hands like that, and people usually put a flower pot in there. But Buddha was doing these ancient stretches, and there's this one where you take the energy and you lift it up and you pour it into yourself, and then you sort of look up into it and you feel this life force flowing through you, and the sunbeams were coming through the trees. And the energy was flowing through the body, and I was beaming because of the connection. And it reminded me, in fact, I'll say one last thing about it. I felt my whole physiology change. I have been up late a lot lately and working with my brain on a lot of technology. So I was very inspired to recalibrate. And as I was doing it, I could literally feel the energy of my body changing and smoothing out. And the connection of this divine, or whatever you want to call that, is so freaking incredible. It heals us, it recenters us, it puts us back into
Do you have faith in that?
I have so, like, you freaking wouldn't believe, because there's no question, right?
Right.
Like,
there's no room for doubt.
There's no mind even there. It's just like, I am this. I don't know if you're getting that, but that's just the Qigong talking, and I'm so in love with this connection. So that's my Advent moment, and it's a giving to you, I hope, to inspire, but boy, did I get to receive.
What did you do to be open to that connectivity?
I made a choice.
You made a choice.
And I built on the momentum of every day practicing, and I said yes,
and that's
I
why,
deserve this.
That's why it's active faith.
It's very active.
He did his part.
Yeah.
Right? He went and stood in the sunshine. If you want to get the sunlight, it's really helpful to go outside, right? Or stand at a window, like
everyone
doing your part.
Has this available to them. As I was standing in it, I was like, how could I put the right advertisement together that people would just read that and go, oh, okay, I'm going to go and do that. Hope maybe this is it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty lit up about it. So connection is my word. What do you guys have going on?
Connection
share with
was
us.
Really strong for me today too. That's interesting that you took it.
Well, I'm collaborating with you, my dear. Michelle says, when a belief becomes... Oh, by the way, isn't that cool? That's the back of my computer. The mandala. Michelle says, when belief becomes a knowing, it opens up to so much of what we truly are.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
You can say all the things that you would say, well, that's just a fact, right? That's because you know it. You know it to be true 100%. So it's like, well, I don't have to have faith in that. It just is the way it is. And that's what real faith feels like. I don't need to have any faith in that. It is the way it is. I know this to be true, right? And that's when you can let go of logic, right? Because in order to really like jump forward with something, you know, we work on our businesses and we love helping other people with their businesses. And one of the things that we really have to encourage is start before you're ready, right? Because we will never be ready from that place of logic in the mind. No one was ever ready before they started. And if they were ready for the wrong thing, right?
Because
life just isn't like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, start before you're ready. And in order to start something before you're ready, that actually creates excitement, right? It creates an anticipation that is like a faith. You have to jump into everything, even your business, just knowing that it is going to be successful because you're so passionate about the service that you're providing, about the quality of the programs that you are making. And when you have that excitement, it's so easy to know like you know, like you know.
So type into the chat, hi Bonnie, type into the chat what word has come to you, either this morning or today or on this session. What's lighting you up today? What's guiding you? What's a theme for you? An Advent moment where you are allowing something more to speak to you and through you and guide you during this beautiful holiday season. What is it? Type it in the chat.
Yeah. And I like that you say almost like, what's bubbling up in you?
Yeah.
Right? Because of that connection to it. Because you are it, rather than, what do you seek far outside yourself in the land far away that is inspiring you? Right? When it's that far away, it's not real.
It's too far.
Gotta be close.
Got to bring it. You got to draw it in.
Yeah, or go to it.
Michelle, wait, not Michelle. Yes, Michelle says,
giving. Vicky says giving.
Vicky is giving. Anne is present action. Love it. Laura says, today my dog helped me open up to playfulness. I love it. He reminded me to stop and have fun. Smart pup. Smart you for playing with your pup.
They are such good reminders of that.
Michelle says, this is your beautiful gift, Trisbrina. You're always so inspiring. You do authentically advertise such a beautiful life. Good. I'm glad it's coming through. And you do that too beautifully as well, Michelle. Michelle is training to become Qigong certified. Or is she already? She already are. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already are. You're out there doing it.
See, that's another, like, it brings us such joy. Like, we literally cry, especially me, when we get to take people through our Qigong certifications and we see them learning the moves and learning the names and the techniques, and we giving them feedback, even virtually, right? Because we'll meet on the internet using Zoom.
Yep. We watch people moving.
We meet in the Facebook.
We use the Facebook and the internet.
And to see them practice and blossom and grow
and
then start their own classes and then moving that into an additional stream of revenue, all from saying yes. And I'm sure when they taught their first class, they taught it before they thought they were ready to really start teaching. I know I did. And then it just became who I am, right? I actually, when I started teaching Zumba years ago, I wasn't even Zumba certified when I started advertising the class.
What? I remember.
I was going to get certified on a Sunday, and I was going to, no, on a Friday. And so I advertised my classes to start on Monday. To go. I knew that it would be fine. I knew that I'd be certified.
You had faith in your skill.
I already had routines made up. Yeah.
I want to say hi to a friend that we haven't seen in a while, Lindsay Hazelwood. Hi, Lindsay.
Hey. Well, I don't know. Her last name isn't Hazelwood anymore.
That's right. There's an extra part there.
Right.
I guess you would pronounce it Ziggle? Ziggle. Hi, Lindsay, and congratulations on your marriage. We remember watching that going on. And Lindsay was one of our students here locally in Austin at the dojo.
For a long time.
Did a lot of our fitness classes with us. So very sweet. Sometimes what happens, people will be like, you'll see the little red box or whatever show up that says like Satori Method is live. And they're like, hey, let me click on that. Let me see. Oh, it's live. I'm live right now. I'm here with you guys. Oh, darn it. I'm stuck now. They know that I'm here. Y'all can go if you have to. We thank you for popping in. We're doing these holiday hangouts for those of you who are just popping in, and every day Sabrina's inspiring and encouraging us to all kind of come together, just have a check-in during this holiday season, keep our hearts open, remember to be in flow, be in love, be in presence, be in faith, be in all that is good, and enjoy being together with people who get you and see you and will support you in whatever way feels beautiful to you.
Yep. And we started a Satori business school this year. We launched it, and one of the programs that we took people through was called Share It. At least that's the working title. And it was all about how to share it, how to go live, how to be on camera, how to do the lighting, how to do the sound.
How to do all this stuff.
How to just do what we're doing.
This.
And
this. And these little lights over here. And oh, wait, there's one more thing. Props. Dogs, I mean, no props. and
so part of doing these holiday hangouts was to demonstrate, to be, and to do what we're encouraging our students to do.
That's right, walk the talk.
To share authentically, because it really is the new way for us to connect. Like Tristan was mentioning yesterday, some people are like, oh, social media, it keeps people from engaging and interacting. Or you can use it to
like this
to connect with people outside of your city, and that's really what we're loving, is to help people just share it. It's like, here I am.
Here I am.
Here I am. I'm not pretending to be anything
not
but
hiding.
My authentic self. And so to connect on that cellular level, and then to help coaches, teachers, healers, by connecting and sharing their content and sharing their expertise, whether it's through Facebook or YouTube or a website, however they choose to do it, people finding them, their soul tribe, right? That's what we call it, when you really just bare your soul, like here it is, that your soul tribe will show up, and those will become your clients, and they're the people who really want and need your services. So doing these hangouts is sort of, for me, because I haven't gone live as much as Mr. Sensei over here teaching his virtual dojo classes.
You've been on way more film Sabrina, than I have, my dear.
But see, I was copping out, right? I can say, oh yeah, it's like, I got my jammies on. I know it's 5 o'clock, but I've already washed my face.
I'm talking about when you were an actress. You were in front of the camera all the time. Can I fix something for you?
Yeah.
Don't bite me. She does that sometimes. Damn it! You got me! I can't believe it! I even knew you were going to do it! Why do you do that? I can't. That's like that scorpion story. Like, oh, I won't bite you this time. Okay, I'll get a ride across the little river. You're so bad.
It's funny. It's your day too. It's humor. Embrace it.
Ah, is that what it is?
Anyway, to just be. And it's so I just want to thank you guys for letting us have these hangouts and hang out.
There's one other thing we want to share.
There's nothing better than
before we
the
go.
Sensei.
I felt that through my whole body. It was like a lightning rod.
It's connectivity. That's what it was.
Is that what it was?
That's
that was connection. That was the connection. So we are also using this holiday hangout time to launch something called the. Well, this is the whole Truscott family. Hi, pal. We're launching the Trisbrina show. So these are Sabrina. Yay! Are you our biggest fan? You're the biggest fan in the whole wide world. Thanks, my boy. I love you. Sabrina was talking about Share It. And when you get out there and you share and you get feedback and you see the connection, and do people come back, or did they fall asleep listening to you? Like, are you delivering value in your content? Is it fun? Is it edutainment? Is it got puppies? I mean, you got to bring it. And you got to find what works, and you got to make sure you're connecting with the right people in the right way. And so this is a big experiment for us during December to see. I feel like we have the chops, but we've got to get it dialed in. So you're more than welcome to give us feedback on the things that you love hearing about. Obviously, this theme is more about the Advent opening up of the heart. There's a lot of other stuff that we play with here at Satori Method, but if you give us feedback, it'll help. Hold on. It'll help shape the Trisbrina show in 2019. Okay, all you.
Well, I had an idea.
Okay.
And I want to know if you guys think this would be as fun as I think it is. Have you ever seen, like on YouTube, they have these videos where someone goes to the mall and they just go up to people and say, "Can I give you a hug?"
He's done.
I thought, no, he's just getting started. I thought it'd be fun if maybe we did one of the hangouts if we go to the mall, and then me and Tristan can take turns, and he can film me, and I'll just go up to people.
Just go and hug people?
And say, Happy Holidays, I love you, and hug them and see what they do.
People will take the hug. Not everyone. Some people will run away.
Well, that's what's funny.
We had a friend doing a similar experiment, and it's such a trip to see what... So I'm gonna follow you around and let you hug people?
Well, and then I'm going to follow you. We'll take turns.
We'll see who gets the most hugs. I'm going to give them $1.
What do you think? Oh, we could do that too.
Give them money and see if they'll take it for a hug. Can I have a hug? And you buy it? Can I buy a hug?
No, just
a lot of people say, I'm going to give it to you for free.
Yeah.
So that's one silly idea. But there's many, many things that we love to share on and connect with our tribe about. So you let us know what lights you up and how we can support you during this month, this holiday, and of course next year. So I think clock time says it's time to sing it out.
And go ahead and put it on your calendar. January 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is our next energy expansion event.
That's right.
I guess I'll do the last line if we sing it out because you don't know one.
I know. Oh, you have one? Because it's day 4. All right, let's do it. Ho, ho, ho. 1, 2, 3, go.
Ho, 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 hee, 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 holiday hangout 4. We're live streaming from our home right by the front door.
Ha! Ho, 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 hee, 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 holiday hangout 4. We're live streaming from our home right by our front door. See y'all later. So much love to you. Have an amazing rest of your day. If you're in the dojo, I'll see you tonight at 7:30 Central.
Say bye.
Bye, Mr. Winston. Thanks for all your connections and shares, and keep the chat going. Let us know what you're lit up about because we're reading these chats all night long. Bye.